Good morning, students. We had learned Earth is our living planet, the different names of Earth, size and shape of Earth, distribution of land and water bodies on Earth, the continents and oceans of the world. The northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere are also known as land and water hemisphere in the last class. Today we shall study about the latitudes and longitudes, time and longitude, the standard time and the international date line. Dear students, Earth is spherical shape. Therefore, it is difficult to locate the places, directions and calculate distance of different places. In order to understand the relations of the different places on the earth and their exact location, we have to understand their position and their direction from any fixed point and also their distance. To know the position, the direction, the distance east to west or north to south. So a network of lines drawn on globe. So these lines are known as lines of latitudes and longitudes. The horizontal lines are called latitudes and vertical lines are called longitudes. The lines of latitudes create a network called grid or gratitude. So dear student, now let us understand the latitudes. Dear students, what are called latitudes? In very simple, so the latitudes are imaginary lines drawn on globe from east to west are called latitudes. So what is the definition of latitude? So latitude is an imaginary line which joins all the places which have the same angular distance north or south of the equator. Once again, what is latitude? So latitude is an imaginary line which joins all the places which have the same angular distance north or south of the equator. Dear students, so these are called latitudes. So latitudes are imaginary lines drawn on the globe from east to west. So look at this 0 degree latitude. So these latitudes are measured in degrees. 0 degree latitude is called equator. Then it is the longest line of latitude. It is also known as great circle. Then it is equal. So the great circle is equal to circumference, the circumference of the earth. Then other latitudes are shorter length. Other latitudes are shorter length. So these lines of latitudes so decreases with the distance from the equator to the pole. So then there are 90 degree latitudes on each sides of equator on north and south. Including equator, there are 181 latitudes on the globe. Dear students, how many latitudes on the globe? Including equator, there are 181 latitudes on the globe. So the difference between the one latitude to another latitude is 110.4 kilometers. Now let us understand the important latitudes. So 0 degree latitude is called equator. Hence This 0 degree latitude is the longest line of latitude, hence it is called great circle. Once again, 0 degree latitude is called equator or great circle. Then look at this 23.5 degree north latitude or Tropic of Cancer. So this is 23.5 degree north latitude is called Tropic of Cancer. Then 23.5 degree south latitude is called Tropic of Capricorn. Then 66 degree and 66.5 degree north latitude is called Arctic Circle. Then 66.5 degree south latitude is called Antarctic Circle. Then 90 degree north latitude is called North Pole. Then 90 degree south latitude is called South Pole. So these are the important latitudes drawn on the globe. Dear students, these lines of latitudes are parallel to the equator. So these lines of latitudes are called parallel of latitudes. So the difference between two consecutive latitudes is 110.4 kilometer. Then now let us understand longitudes. Let us know what are called longitudes. In a very simple manner, longitudes are the imaginary lines drawn on globe from north to south are called longitudes. So what is the definition of longitudes? Look here. Longitudes are the imaginary lines that intersect the equator at a right angle joining the north and south are called longitudes. Once again, what are called longitudes? The imaginary lines that intersect equator at right angle joining the north and south are called longitudes. Dear students, the longitudes as shown on the globe are semicircles. Look at this globe. As on globe, longitudes are shown as semicircle. So that run pole to pole passing through equator. All the lines of longitudes have equal length. So these lines of longitudes are called meridians. So meri means mid and dale means day, because all the places along the same meridian of longitude experience noon or midday at the same time. So 0 degree, the meridian passing through Greenwich of England. The meridian passing through Greenwich of England, chosen as the prime meridian. So it is marked 0 degree longitude. So there are 180 of longitudes to the east of prime meridian. Then another 180 degree longitudes are to the west. So there are about 360 longitudes. Dear students, how many longitudes are on the globe? There are about 360 longitudes. So look at this picture. This is called 0 degree longitude is chosen as prime meridian. This prime meridian passes through Greenwich of England. Then 180 longitudes to the east of prime meridian and west of prime meridian. Then the zone between. So So listen carefully. The zone between the prime meridian and 180 east longitude is called eastern hemisphere. Then the zone between prime meridian and 180 longitudes of west is called western hemisphere. Once again, this zone is called eastern hemisphere and this zone is called western hemisphere. Then look at this globe, dear students. So the consecutive longitudes. So the difference between the consecutive longitudes is 111 kilometer. Then these longitudes run from pole to pole, passing through equator, and these are decreases. These are decreases after the equator towards the pole. So the distance between the two consecutive longitudes decreases from equator with the equator to the pole. Dear students, now let us understand longitude and time. In the last class, we will understand what are called latitudes and what are called longitudes. There is a definite relation between longitude and time. The earth is rotating on its own axis and completes one rotation in 24 hours. It means 360 longitudes are covered by a period of 24 hours. So this raises a time difference of 4 minutes for every 1 degree longitude. For 60 minutes for every 15 degree longitudes. It means how many longitudes on the globe? Yes, there are 360 longitudes on the globe. So 1 degree longitude takes 4 minutes. So we multiply 360 into 4, 1440 minutes. So which is divided by 60 minutes. 0, 0 cancel. 6 1 ja, 6 2 ja, then 2 4, 24, then 6 4 ja, 24. It means 24 hours. Earth is rotating on its axis and completes one rotation in 24 hours. It is accurate. So we can understand on the longitude. Now let us understand local time and standard time. What are the difference between local time and standard time? According to the time of longitude, according to time, the longitude of a place or position of sun at that place is called local time. So local time is based on local meridian. Local time is based on local meridian that passing over the place. When sun is shining, at that place, it is 12 noon at that place. All the places situated on the same meridian have the same local time. So every local meridian has its own local time. So this is the important points of local time. Then what is standard time? So it has the local time varies from or differ from one place to another. So it created considerable confusion because each and every local longitude has its own local time. Therefore, in order to avoid such a type of confusion throughout a country in a uniform time. So, in order to avoid such confusion, a country follow uniform time throughout a country. So, hence the uniform time which is followed throughout a country is called standard time. What is standard time? The uniform time which is followed throughout a country is called standard time. Standard time is based on central meridian. Central meridian or the meridian which is the most important city is located. Then, so in India, the central meridian passing through Allahabad of Uttar Pradesh. In India, 82.5 degree, 82.5 degree east longitude is considered as the central meridian of country. So 82.5 degree east longitude which passes through Allahabad of Uttar Pradesh. Then 82.5 degree east longitude is considered as the standard time. So it is known as IST, Indian Standard Time. What is IST? The Indian time. The time is based on the central meridian of a country, or the time is based on the central meridian 82.5 degree east longitude is called Indian Standard Time. So our Indian Standard Time is ahead 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. So these are the differences of local time and standard time. Once again, what is called local time and what is called standard time? According to the time of longitude of a place or position of sun at that place is called local time. The uniform time which is followed throughout a country is called standard time. The local time is based on local meridian. The standard time is based on central meridian of that country. All the places situated on the same meridian have the same local time. So in standard time, the central meridian has the standard time of a country. In India, 82.5 degree east longitude is considered as central meridian of India, which passes through Allahabad of Uttar Pradesh. 82, the time is based on 82.5 degree east longitude is called as Indian Standard Time. Our Indian Standard Time is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. It means in Greenwich Mean Time, so there is 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. in Greenwich. But in India, 5 hours, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 30. So in India, 11:30 a.m. So it means Indian Standard Time is ahead of 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. In Greenwich, so early morning 6 o'clock. At the same time, in India, 11:30 a.m. So then, now let us understand time zones. Time zones. In certain countries of the world where the longitudinal extent is so large, it means more than 45 minutes. So that there is a difference of 3 to 4 hours from one part to another part. The time zones the surface, the land surface is divided into time zones. The whole globe is divided into 24 time zones. So the time is differ from one zone to other zone only by 1 hour. So the large countries like Russia, United States of America, Canada and Australia have vast longitudinal extent. Therefore, they have different time zones. Like, look at this, Russia has 11 time zones, United States of America and Canada has 5 zones and Australia has 3 zones. So it is clear, these are called time zones. Then international date line. In the world, we followed the time of the different time, or the problem of time was followed by first standard time and then time zones or zonal time. But circumnavigation of the world, so which brought a new problem in keeping the correct date and day in a week for travelers. Therefore, a line passing through 180-degree meridian diametrically opposite to the Greenwich Mean Time was adopted as the point where circumnavigator should make adjustments. So this line is supposed to pass Pacific Ocean along 180-degree meridian but makes short detours in order avoid land masses. Then it is called the international date line. Once again, what is meant by international date line? A line passing through 180-degree meridian diametrically opposite to the Greenwich Mean Time was adopted as the point where circumnavigators should make adjustment. This line is supposed to pass Pacific Ocean along 180-degree meridian but makes short detours in order to avoid land masses is called international date line. So because we must change, because the date and day changed by whenever the people crossing this international date line by aeroplanes or ships. A ship or a aeroplane crossing, or a ship, any ship or any aeroplane travel from west to east, from Asia to North America, a day takes twice. It means east gain yard and west lose subtract. Similarly, while the ship crossing this line, international date line, from west to east, so it drops 1 day. So this is called the adjustments of international date line. Dear students, look at this globe. Look at this globe. Where is we find the international date line? So look at this globe. Where is international date line? Yes. So this is international date line. Look at this globe. So I mark, this is called international date line. So when we cross, any ship cross from east to west to east. So any ship cross west to east a day takes twice. For example, Asia to North America. While any ship cross from west to east to west. Any ship cross east to west, it means from North America to Asia, it drops 1 day. So dear students, I am going to conclude my today's class. I hope that all of you understood very well. Take down today's homework. So what are the differences between local time and standard time? What is called international daylight? So the large countries like Russia and United States of America, Canada and Australia, so they have how much they have time zones. So large. Which are the countries? Which are the countries have more time zones? Thank you.